people. This is a 25-minute full body strength training workout suitable for beginners. And if you're not a beginner, you just get some heavier weights and you crack on as normal. But it's very simple. It's good if you do the moves slow and you will get huge benefit from it. But it's aimed at beginners because it's quite simple and straightforward. Let's warm up. 5-minute warm up, and then the workout will be 20 minutes. Okay, so if all you've got is 20 minutes, this is perfect. Tuck your heels in, have a little warm up, so just push your heels in underneath your hips, and you're nice and relaxed on the floor, hands down by your side. You're going to squeeze your glutes and lift up and tap down. We don't want to go too slow, we're just warming up the glutes and we're just getting into the groove of movement. Lift up, so you'll feel a bit of a stretch in your hip flexors and maybe in your thighs, arms down by your side, big squeeze of your glutes. Lift up. Perfect, lift. Wonderful. Hold it at the top next time and do 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there, walk your feet in a little bit. Put the right foot on the left knee and drop down. So you're going to do single leg glute bridge now, just to warm up the glutes a little bit more. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swap legs, put that down, put the left foot on the right knee and drop down, touch the right glute and squeeze up with the right glute only. Perfect. And up. 3 more. 1 and 2 and 3. Put the feet down. 10 more pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the hips. Walk the knees and feet together and just stack the feet and take them over to one side and then the other. Try and get your shoulders on the floor. Just getting a bit of rotation in the spine. Fantastic. 1 more each side and then we're going to come onto all fours. Back to the centre. Roll over onto all fours. Hands underneath your shoulders and hold it there. And I want you to just tuck the pelvis under. Now look at your belly button. That's a great little cue actually. I got that off someone else. Because it makes you really arch up. Then head up, hips up. Then arch up, head up, hips up. 1 more. Tuck the pelvis under, head up, hips up. Turn the toes under, lift the knees off the floor, push the heels down. Try and stick your bottom in the air in an ungainly fashion and come back down to all fours without a thump. This will warm up your shoulders, but let's do it again. But you're also getting a stretch in the calves and your hamstrings, and back down. Tighten the stomach muscles and lift up. Push the heels down. Brilliant. Now walk the hands back. Bend your knees, walk the hands back. Roll up. Let's do a few squats. So we're going to do squat, little bent over row. Don't worry about anything. This is a beautiful workout. You just need a little pair of weights. If you've got no dumbbells, just get a couple of cans from the kitchen. That'll be perfectly fine. Hold it down and 5 pulses. 5, 4, 3, chest forward, 2, 1, come up, 5 more, just the last lot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Take your feet hip width apart. You're going to step back. If you need to hold on to something, do. Step back and do a little lunge. Now, because I'm near the floor, because I'm short, I can get my knee on the floor and I'm used to doing lunges. If you're not used to doing lunges, just make sure you lower, but make sure you press the front foot into the floor. Keep your chest facing forward. We're going to do 1 more on each leg. Try not to lean forward or lean on your thighs like that. 1 and 2. Now you're going to go into a bent over row position. This is for your upper back. You're going to bring your hands up to your hips and you're going to draw your elbows along your ribs like that. That's squeezing your shoulder blades together. And you're working your upper back muscles. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. Stand up and just take your arms in circles like that backwards. Squeeze your glutes so it helps keep your spine nice and still. Now bring them forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, one more, 5. Okay, stand at the end of your mat, hips out behind you, walk out and hold that high plank. If you need to put your knees on the floor too, try and hold it there. Not there, there. Now lift your hips up, bend the knees if you need to, and walk the hands back. If you're not used to using your upper body, that will be tough. Walk out. Put the knees on the floor if you need to, like that. Then lift them off, lift the hips up, walk the hands back. Perfect. We're going to do little calf raises now just to warm up the ankles. Lots of little quick ones. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold on to something like a wall or a door and just circle your ankles, little ankle circles. And the other way, other leg. And then do that with your wrists. A few circles one way, a few circles the other. And we're going to get started. Grab your weights. Okay, you're going to do 2 exercises, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off each, and then you're going to do them again. And there's 5 pairs like that, then we're done. Okay, grab your little weights. You're going to do, for the first exercise, 2 bent over row and 2 shoulder press. So you're here, you're going to go 1, 2, and stand up, bring your weights up onto your shoulders, 2, shoulder press. You can do that for 40 seconds. Let's put the timer on. 3, 2, 1. There we are. Let's go. Lean over. So 2 bent over row. Stand up. Bring your weights up here and lift. 1, 2. Back down. 2 bent over row. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift. Come up. Bring the weights up. So if you're not a beginner and you're doing this workout, I hope those weights are super heavy. Just saying. Bring them up. Lift. And push. You don't have to stay in time with me, you just go at your pace. And lift. 1, 2. Second exercise, you're going to do 2 side shoulder raises, lateral raises, and 2 front. 1. Try not to bang onto your leggings. Try not to fling them, do it with as much control as possible. 2 to the side, 2 to the front. Let's go. So your arms slightly faster on the up and slower on the down. Then to the front. It's probably come about a level with your nose. And then 2 to the side again. Try and get your knees soft and your glutes squeezed. That will support your spine. And then try and breathe out on the effort. Oh my God, so many things to think about. Lift. And lift. So if you've got cans from the kitchen, that's fine. Just concentrate on your technique. It might not be terribly challenging, or it might be challenging. Lift. And front. And front. I've got time to do 2 more here. 1 and 2. Brilliant. Back to the 2 bent over row and the 2 shoulder press. Hips out behind you. It's important not to have a rounded back. So try and puff your chest out, stick your bottom out. 2 bent over row. Let's go. 1. Faster on the up, slower on the down. Stand up. Bring the weights up. 1. 2. Back down. Hips out behind you. Stick the bottom up as if you're trying to lift the bottom up onto a table. I know it sounds a weird analogy. Squeeze. Squeeze. Up. Muscles were meant to be used. If we don't use them, unfortunately, we lose them. Which makes our metabolic rate drop, leaves our joints unsupported, and we don't want that. Done. Okay, you're going to go back to your lateral raises. This is working the middle of the shoulder and the front of the shoulder. So remember, it's this. Try not to get them up here. It's about there. Ready. 5, 4, 3, 2. Squeeze your glutes. Let's go. 1. Slowly down. Try not to let them bounce against your legs. and you're controlling them on the way down, so they go slightly slower on the way down, which makes it that bit harder. Breathe out on the effort, which is the out bit. In on the down. Perfect. We're going to go to lower body. After this, we'll be going into a little squatty thing. Take it forward. Come on, 10 seconds. Lift. And up. 2 more to the front. We're done. Done. Perfect. Next exercise. You're going to take your weights on your shoulders. Feet are wide. You're going to go into a squat all the way down, halfway up, back down, all the way up. That's a 1.5 squat. The second exercise will be a lungey thing. Don't worry, we'll show you that in a minute. Let's go. Go down. If you don't like having the weights here, then just put them here. Go down, up, down, drive up. Try and get your shoulder blades back. Push the heels, so whether you've got bare feet or you've got trainers on, doesn't matter. Push the heels into the floor, up. So it's not a quick little pulse, it's actually a proper half a rep. We've got about 15 seconds left. Up, don't let the knees go forward. The heels must be driving into the floor all the time. Last one. Down, up, down, up. Perfect. Okay, reverse lunges. So we did those in the warm-up, that's that. But you're going to hold it down and do a bicep curl. If that's just impossible and you think, no thank you, then just concentrate on the lunges. Let's go. So take a step back, let the knee hover above the ground and bicep curl. Palms are facing forward and you're not trying to touch the shoulder with your dumbbell or your kitchen can. You're just keeping your elbows still and you're cracking a walnut, as you do, in your elbow crease. Nice and slow. Take it down, lift. We've got 10 seconds here, then we're back to those squats. So it'll be the balance that may be the issue. Just forget about the bicep curl then and concentrate on holding the lunge. And up, done. Ready. Back to your 1.5 squat. Feet are wide. Remember, your knees aren't going forward, so it's not that. You're sitting down on a little chair behind you. Ready. 3, 2, 1. We drop down low as you can. Come up, down, drive up. And again, down, up, down. That's it. Go deep. Remember, that little half a rep is quite slow. Don't rush it. Push through the heels. Lovely. 10 seconds, everybody. Down, up, down, drive up. The lower you go, the more you're going to have to use your abs as well. Your whole core to come up. Done. Arms by your side, palms facing forward. So doing a proper bicep curl like that. Not a hammer curl, which is that. Reverse lunge. And then when you're down there, remember you do the bicep curl when you're down there. 3, 2, 1. Step back. And up. Drop down. Wonderful. Don't let that front heel lift. You're staying as upright as you can, so your shoulders are above your hips. That's it. If you struggle, put the weights down and hold on to something with one hand, but not just really lightly. Hold on to it really lightly. You've got about 12 seconds. We're going to do one more rep. Oh yes, we are. And up. What's next? Press ups. So you need one weight either side of your mat because you're going to do triceps. So come on the floor, go flat on your belly, put your hands next to your chest. and bring yourself up. Wherever your knees are, have a go at a press up. The further your knees are forward, the easier it is. Now my nose is touching the floor, it doesn't have to touch the floor, but your elbows do have to go diagonally behind you. You keep press upping and I'm going to show you. Your elbows have to go like that, not like that, like that. So your shoulders are away from your ears. If you're good at press ups, you take your knees away from you and you go nice and slow. Splay your fingers. A lot of people struggle with press ups. Don't worry, you need to start off really easy with your knees here in a box press up. One more. Roll over onto your back. Grab hold of your weights. Above your chest, tuck your heels in and lift your hips. You're going to bring your weights by your side, by the side of your ear. Let's go. So you're working your triceps. Your triceps are at the back of your arm. I'm asking you to lift your hips just to get the glutes working. You might as well get some more muscles working while we're at it. So the arms go, keep absolutely straight, the upper arm is still, so the elbow is above the shoulder. Don't let it go forward, and you'll feel it in the tricep, in the back of the arm. Make sure you're straightening that arm the whole time. Come on, lift. Tighten. 3 more. 1. Come on, team. 2. Straighten. 3. Perfect. Hips down. Put the weights down either side. Roll over back to press ups. Splay your fingers like that. That makes it, you're kind of, I've got a stone underneath there and it's just going to my knee. There we go. You're occupying more surface area. Ready. Press ups. 3, 2. Lock the shoulder blades down, go down to here, and then push the floor away. So go down slower, and you can explode back up. Don't cross your feet or lift your feet in the air. Keep your feet on the floor, because that uses your abs a little bit more. Go down, and lift. Elbows wide, and lift. Push, perfect. 10 seconds. See, your arms probably ache a little bit more now because you've just worked your triceps. And we use the triceps in a press up. One more here. Perfect, roll over. Feet tucked in. Lift your hips. And arms above your, oh, they're feeling spicy, those arms, aren't they? Lift your hips up and you're going to bring your upper arm stay still. Let's go. Squeeze the glutes. Nice work, everybody. Come on, team. Let's do it. Make sure you're really straightening the arm, because the more you straighten the arm, the more tricep you're going to use. So if you stop here and your arms are bent, you're not really getting value out of it. Tense. Come on, lift those hips. You've got 15 seconds. Let's go. Up. 2 more reps. 1 and 2. Brilliant. Hips down. Bring yourself up to a seated position. What are we doing next? Oh, high plank. So put those weights out of the way. High plank. So you're here in a high plank. If you don't want to have your knees off the floor, you're going to do that. But you're going to tap one shoulder, and they go up into a downward dog. Tap one shoulder, up into a downward dog. Let's go. So if you want to have your knees off the floor, have your hands slightly narrow. 1, 2, lift up. If you don't want to have your knees off the floor, you're going to have your knees on the floor and tap. Nice and slowly. Try not to snatch at it, but still get value out of that downward facing dog. So you're lifting your hips up, pushing your heels down, getting a nice stretch. That's it. Again, if you can have a go at keeping your knees off the floor, do that. But try not to lift your hips in the air. Squeeze the glutes to keep absolutely still, then into your downward dog. Perfect. Roll over onto your back. You're going to do a crunch with a leg lift. So dig your heels in, hands behind the head, elbows in. You're going to crunch. Breathe out. You're not twisting, you're just going straight down the centre. Let's go. Push the rib cage forward. That's it. Elbows at 10 to 2. Wonderful. Come on, team. Drive it up. So lifting the leg means you're using your lower abs. Try not to thump it back down. You've got 15 seconds. Your shoulder blade needs to come off the floor, and you're trying to drive your ribs down your train tracks towards your abs. Try not to move your head so your chin isn't jamming into your chest when you do it. You've got one more rep. Brilliant. Roll over, back to your plank with your shoulder taps. Your hands should not be here, they should be underneath your chest, so your head is positioned beyond your hands. Knees on or off the floor, going in 4, 3, 2 shoulder taps, 2, 1, 1, 2, lift up into that downward dog, push the heels down, come back, 1, 2, lift up, push the heels down, marvellous. Come on, if you feel you can have a go at keeping the knees off the floor, then do it. Come on, 1, squeeze, 2, lift up into that downward dog. We've got 15 seconds left. Being in a high plank like this really uses your core muscles, so that's your back and your abs. 1, 2, lift up and back down. Roll over onto your back. Crunch and leg lift. Dig your heels in a little bit so they shouldn't be too near your hips. Hands are overlapped behind your head, elbows are in. 3, 2, let's go. I think I robbed you of 5 seconds of your rest there. Never mind, I owe you. Come on, lift. Hollow the navel. Don't let your stomach muscles bulge out, okay? You're sucking the navel down, so you breathe out as you go up, pull the navel to the floor. Try and press your back muscles into the floor as you do it. That's it. Beautiful. Shoulder blades need to come off the floor at the same time. You've got 8 seconds. Lift, crunch. One more. Perfect. Last pair. So we're mixing upper body and lower body. Come up with your weights or your cans of beans. You're going to hold your weights like that, end to end, and you're going to lift them up, tap at the top, and bring them down. Around the world, it's called. Let's go. Lift. So try and squeeze your glutes. Quite a good idea to stand with your feet in a V, like that, and that helps you activate your glutes. Bring it down. Lift up and down. Bring it up. Squeeze hard. Come on. Whew. Come on. 15 seconds, less than. Feels quite an effort, doesn't it? That's okay, it's good. Lift. Taking your shoulder through a good range of motion. Done. Thrusters. Now, weights on your shoulders. This is a squat with a shoulder press. So you're going to go squat, drive up. Squat, drive up. Ready. We're going in 5, 4. Remember to sit down into that squat. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Sit down. Drive up. So try and make it that the glutes are the thing that's pushing your weights up to the ceiling. And put them back on your shoulders like that before you squat down again. Come on. So you're kind of exploding up, but you're a bit slow on the way back down. Come on. Hup. Brilliant. Nearly there. Hup. One more. Brilliant. Let's put them down and shake off the shoulders a little bit. Then we're going to pick them up again. We're going to do around the world again, like that. One more time with thrusters, one more time, and we're done. Finished. Well done, team. Okay. Weights up. Palms facing forward. Shoulders back and down, glute squeeze. Let's go. So control. You need to really think about using your core because it's quite easy to kind of go like that. So hold on to your glutes. Embrace your stomach muscles. Come on. Lift. If you're finding it really tough with what you're holding, just put them down, do it without holding anything. Nearly there. 1. Feel it in the shoulders. Yeah, don't we? And down. Put them down, shake it off. We've got thrusters now. Last exercise. Come on. So squat, press, squat, press. Not fast, just good. Ready, here we go. Weights on the shoulders, feet nice and wide, sitting down on that chair behind you. We are going to go for it. 3, 2, let's go. Come on. And because you're using upper and lower body at the same time, the heart has to work very hard to shunt blood downwards and upwards, so your heart rate will go up. Come on. Lift. Let's go. This is good. Come on, team. 8 seconds. Last one. Done. Shake out your arms. Do a little dance. Well done, everybody. Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you at the next workout.